one day, suddenly, the lake or stream near your home turned to poison? What if it was transformed from a cool, clear place to swim into a mire of slimy algae? This is the reality that millions of people worldwide are facing. Excessive dissolved phosphates are entering water bodies via stormwater and kickstarting a process known as eutrophication. The phosphates feed the growth of algal blooms, which block out sunlight for aquatic plants, decompose rapidly to reduce dissolved oxygen and kill fish, and most worryingly, sometimes produce toxins that cause dermatitis, eczema, and gastrointestinal issues. When I discovered last year that the streams near my home were significantly impaired with phosphorus and on the verge of these issues, I decided to take action. So I invented a device, which I call a scaffold, that can absorb massive quantities of phosphorus from stormwater inexpensively and quickly for only 4 cents per gram. Not only that, they can potentially be recycled as slow-release fertilizer capsules to reduce the need for harmful phosphorus mining. The scaffolds are made of a biodegradable polymer called calcium alginate and the active ingredient, magnesium aluminum layer double hydroxides. The magnesium and aluminum cations bind the dissolved phosphate in the water to precipitate it onto the surface of the scaffold so that it can be easily removed all at once. After constructing these scaffolds manually in my basement lab, I tested them for kinetics and equilibrium batch experiments. I determined that the maximum absorption capacity was 127 milligrams of phosphorus per gram using a 2-site Langmuir isotherm model, and that the scale of the removal was just a few days, which I learned from an Elovich model. The scaffold's interlocking structure, inspired by tissue growth scaffolds, significantly outperformed the more common bead approach to calcium alginate by a t-test of 0.05 confidence level. The scaffolds could be deployed in this scaffold housing I developed, made of common household materials like foam and hair clips, and costs only $3.12 for brand new materials. The housing can be floated on contaminated stormwater, like in this detention pond, or in a farm pond, or even a catch basin. And then, after a few days, the saturated scaffolds could be removed from the water and potentially buried with crops to fertilize them. This is made possible by the biodegradability of the calcium alginate and also the availability of magnesium phosphate for plant uptake. But I'm not stopping there. The world is facing not only phosphorus pollution, but also E. coli, bacteria, and heavy metals pollution, like the lead Flint, Michigan is struggling with. I'm working on adding silver nanoparticles to my scaffolds for antibacterial functionality, and also optimizing them for heavy metal absorption. These algal blooms have countless negative environmental, medical, and economic impacts, and through my scaffolds, the world could work to change that and clean up phosphate pollution for our future generations. Thank you.